Well, I got to do the Jim Carrey thing.
Hey.
Yeah, I think
we're live,
if anything,
everybody.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh, hello.
Hello, Jason.
Hey, Jason's coming in.
everybody's coming in.
Oh, we're live. I see us on the main stage.
Moises, is it just pronounced Moises?
Moises.
Moises. Moises.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Hey, everybody.
Likewise.
Hey, Jason.
By the way, Steph, amazing job in FNS.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah, she did a great job.
That was so much fun.
And also,
I'm
Candace,
surprised,
amazing job
Steph.
on Muse.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh my
you.
God, it was all ridiculously good.
We have some talented people in this group.
I couldn't
mean, it was
believe
just
how it was. I was
amazing.
expecting
Oh,
some
I
like
know.
off pitch stuff and out of key or whatever. Fine, that's fine. But it was all like so great.
I
This is-
was almost about to do System of a Down too.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been cool.
Well, I think this has to be an annual event. Oh my
I
God.
think so.
If you could do it, Derek. I mean, I would love to see it every year.
Well, I
Yeah,
love.
if you'll afford me the time, I would love to do it. Yeah, I had a blast.
Absolutely.
So
By the way, everybody,
with the multi shot.
we are live. We are live. Steph, just make sure everything is said.
Oh, no, we're still
Sent
live.
in.
so keep the compliments coming now.
I
Yeah,
was
keep the
gonna
compliments
say,
coming. Keep the compliments.
That's the reason Derek didn't pick me for the karaoke, because when we played at my house, I am the worst singer ever.
No, I doubt that.
I remember you were howling that Scorpion song.
I
that
was.
night.
I was. C was a good
Well-
singer, as we found out, which is why he did your event. Me, I was terrible at the Scorpions, but I had fun with it.
Oh, that's what Rock
Oh.
Band is.
Oh, I need to post a. We can. People are in the main stage voice channel on Discord. Okay. We should send them here.
Yeah, I'll jump over there.
You want to just put just boardgamegeek.com/live or whatever.
Yeah.
Con.
Aldi, they say they want to hear you sing.
Oh God, nobody wants to hear that. Not
I
even
had
me.
I downloaded
I
a
have
Depeche
no-
Mode song just for you, Scott. But
Which
I know
song did you
should
do? Which song did you pick for me?
I have 4 of them, but I was going to have you do "Never Let Me Down," or don't.
There's too many
Don't Let Me Down.
repetitious lines in there.
Well, that's it. You only had to record 5 things, and I just loop it.
Oh, we just loop it, and then you just auto tune me, and then echo, tons of reverb.
Yeah.
All right, Tom is here. Hey, Tom.
We are live, by the way, for those
We
that
are
are
live.
joining the
We are
call.
live.
I always assume I'm live.
Every
He's like,
Don't
I'm
need the
always
warning.
alive.
Yeah.
You need a shirt that says that. I'm always live.
Always live. Yep.
we do that at the shows now.
I know,
We
it
put a
just
little,
should say-
we put a
the
little
shirt should
blackboard
say
up there.
But they still don't read it.
Nobody reads it. People are like, "Oh, let me tell you about this thing that no one's else supposed to know." And it's like, "Oh,
the
we're
sign
live. We're on
says
the
you are
internet."
always live. You're
Yeah.
always live, and they don't get it. I'm like, okay.
Jason, you look fantastic, by the way. You've lost
know.
a ton of weight. You look like a different person.
Thanks.
Man.
I went, so when I started this Fitbit journey, I was 206 pounds, and now I'm down to 132. And I've been running
Nice.
Wow.
I've been running like 10K, like 6 miles every single
Wow.
day, and down to
Nice.
132 from 206. So
That is amazing.
Congrats.
Wow,
Congrats,
that's
awesome.
Jason,
that's
you're an
ridiculously
inspiration.
Yeah.
Nicely done, man. Yeah.
having the virus and being able to be home and not have to go to work every day for the last 3 months has helped. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
more
was
free
around
time.
I was in the 150s before this, but then I really pushed it down because of this. So it's been really good.
Nice.
You look great.
Thanks.
Is Z coming or are we good to go?
I don't know. We may not have told him.
We're not singing praises of a virus diet. We're singing praises of the virus free time that Jason has had. You did not have the virus, right, Jason? Yeah.
No,
Just to clarify. just to make sure.
Not the virus.
Yeah. I understood what you were saying, but it came out a little unclear.
I didn't think he did because I'm like, well, I never heard anything about that. He didn't have the virus, so I was like, that's good.
Yeah.
No, you guys would have heard if I had it. Everyone would have heard by now.
Ding dong.
There's Z.
Hey Z.
Z's pushing us to a 4th row.
Ah yes. Put fourth row.
Lucky number 13.
You need to
No problem.
say,
No problem.
Hey Sam. Hey Sam.
Hey Sam.
I gotta say, everyone killed it vocals wise, but I think Z
Had
did
the
the
music
best music.
He was the
video.
most.
Oh yeah. Oh
He was
yeah.
the coolest.
Video
Yes.
was
He was the
awesome.
coolest.
It was so fun.
I think
My
I
cat
think
wants to be on the video too.
Jackie and Matt did an amazing job.
yeah, I mean, believe me,
Candace and Matt.
There was no
Thanks, Lee.
ultimates here. Everybody was amazing.
And I think he's here.
I think he's
It's
connecting.
like it's
See,
I like the little like dance that we got to do at the end. That was like so fun.
That was cool.
oh,
was good.
that
Really
was
good.
Nice
That
touch
was
at the end.
edited.
The
awesome.
Really,
scrolling
so
credits,
awesome.
Derek. Scrolling credits really was cool.
Yeah, I love that.
And I'm impressed, Steph. I'm impressed. Michael sang 2 backup vocal
Yeah. He did
tracks
both- he
in
did
2
both
I
different
know he
color
did double
jerseys.
tracks, double
Yeah,
tracked, and everything.
He did.
It's amazing.
But it was great to have Gina in there too, because I think that was a little. It gave that little like extra girl vocal, which was nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
So Gina was fantastic.
All right,
Sam finally
Are we
made
talking
it.
karaoke? It sounds like we're talking a little rock
Yep.
band.
rock band, baby.
Super smooth. We know this.
We were talking about how amazing that was. We were like blown. I was personally like blown away. Every person, I'm like, okay, this one's gonna be okay, right? But everybody was ridiculously
fun,
good.
man. That was
It
fun.
blew my
You
mind.
did an awesome job, man. Derek, you killed it, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say thank you to everyone that said yes to it, even those that weren't able to contribute. I don't know if you want to be called out or not, but
You know who you are, Basil. You know who you are.
Can I tell him, Tom, what we were going to do? Is it all right?
that's
Do you all right
fine.
with that? Okay. Tom was going to do Power of Love by Huey Lewis in the News.
Oh, that would have been great.
But obviously, the convention prep was just catching up. So I there's no ill will for anyone that failed to get me stuff that agreed to do stuff, because I know this is an unprecedented time of like a type of event, and I know everyone's time is like tied up in all these crazy, everything's complicated. But I'm very grateful for everyone that at least gave me the time of day, because I know that on paper this sounded like, what is this?
Yeah, well, how's this going to work?
Well, it sounded like it would be out of sync, right? Like you developed like that system to make it sync up.
I spent probably 2 days. I took an entire weekend, and I was in this warehouse. I was trying to figure out latency issues. I was trying to research black magic cards. Like, is there a consistent latency rate? Because I was scared that it wasn't consistent, but I found it. If anyone's even going to try to do this crazy thing themselves, it's 27 milliseconds. If anybody wants to know,
Magic number.
That's pretty undetectable, though, isn't it? 27 by humans.
Well, if you
Over time it falls out of cadence.
over time it's constantly. Oh, I see.
Yeah. But there was a test stream I did a few days before where I used Steph's track as a test, and you can see how out of sync it was. It wasn't terrible, but I just I wanted to represent everybody as well as I could, because I know that everyone worked really hard to send me stuff, so I didn't want it to look. I wanted it to be great, and I think it was.
I told you, Derek. I told you. You let me down, man. I said full head of hair. Full set of hair.
The CGI was lacking. The CGI.
Yeah, there's only so much magic in there.
So much movie magic.
Z actually blew it by wearing hats and bandanas. If you really didn't want any hair, the bandana might have worked, but the hat didn't work.
Isn't that right?
The brim, I don't know.
I didn't leave him enough wiggle room to work the CGI magic.
Right.
I know.
So me and my brothers had a pool before we went live. Me and my brothers were like, okay, it's like how many, it's like who's going to be the first person to point out that Eric is singing to Tom in Re Your Brains?
Yeah.
And
about 3
I thought it
seconds.
was hilarious that it was Tom that pointed it out first.
Oh, was Tom the first to mention this?
I meant to go to bed, and I was like, all right, I'll watch the first song. And then it went I watched all of them.
Oh, you even stuck through all of the hiccups, huh? Yeah.
Well, I'm used to hiccups happening everywhere, so that's not a problem.
Yeah, I went to bed
I'm
and then
really
got
glad.
up and went to bed again.
Yeah. I'm really glad you rebooted, because I was trying to contact you in every way I
Yeah,
could. I don't have your direct
oh, yeah.
phone.
I
So,
like
yeah,
called
so-
him. I mean, I was calling him. He didn't have his phone on him. Like, it's typical Derek. He didn't have his phone on him. But
No.
why should he?
Let me explain. It's another hurdle I've had. So I'm a big fan of Rock Band, but I feel like as a fan of Rock Band, my game is always like an endangered species, because like right now you can't buy any of the hardware. So
Wait, Derek,
my
look
controller.
right there where I'm pointing, Rock Band, right there on my shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have it for the wrong system. You have it for the wrong
Yeah.
system. Yeah. But so I had to leave my phone in a separate room, because sometimes my phone, causes my controller to disconnect. And as you saw what happened during Z's song, when a controller disconnects, it stops everything. And when I have triggers playing people's video, that's horrible. So I had to tell everyone to put their phones in the other room. So that's why you couldn't reach me on my phone.
No wonder we were all
Yeah.
we were all worried.
They
We're,
were
like, trying
your
to give you
brothers.
any information.
I was typing things for your brothers to say exactly what I wrote.
Yeah.
And they didn't say exactly. They modified it. And I'm like, no, tell him this really exactly.
I was seeing your chat because I had my iPad up in the control room, so I could see your chat. So I was getting your messages.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was. There's my main oversight, other than the fact that I wish I just had time to restart everything, and then that wouldn't have happened. Was the haze obscured my vision of the chat? It was like, so I couldn't see it. So I was like, so right before we went live, I said, Aaron, you have to interact with chat because I can't see it. You know.
Awesome. Cool. I think everybody's here, right? Are we waiting on anybody else? I think we're good.
Nikki
Looks
might
like everybody's
join us,
here.
but
Is Nikki coming?
well, she had a because of the
Okay.
shift in the schedule, she
Oh,
had
yeah.
to actually do it.
She had to reschedule. I apologize for that. But anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the closing ceremony of the first ever virtual gaming con. Sorry,
I almost said video again, right?
I almost said video. I had to check myself. So I hope everybody had a good time. We had a great time. I guess actually before we start, I wanted to indulge myself. Can I indulge myself just for a second?
Of course.
Yeah, you need
No,
to show
Tom-
off.
I know Tom has seen this before, but I have never seen this
Well, we
before.
got a different version.
It's a
Yay.
different version of the YouTube silver play button. We got it today.
That looks
Yay.
nicer than
Screen.
ours.
It's different though, right? But yours is like it's like a belt buckle, whereas this is sort of like a sunken mirror kind of thing.
I'm gonna
going
make
on.
a belt out of mine. Now that you said that.
Belt. One of those
Before you get
wrestling belts.
your million, you can just basically go make the belt buckle and be like, I'm wearing that belt buckle. So yeah,
You
so
turn it
this is awesome.
sideways, it looks like a Starfleet com badge, you know.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for helping us get to 100,000. It's an awesome thing. But beside the point, just wanted to show that off. Yeah. So I think Jeff has a few stats, and we can do some thank yous and go from there.
Yeah, I just want to say it's been awesome working with everybody that helps put on BGG Spring and Dice Tower East. Working with all of you as we lead up to this this event. We have put on just shy of 1,000 scheduled events.
Wow.
And I know that there's been a lot more extra, open gaming pickup events that have happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
We did about 1,800 badges.
Wow.
Wow.
And 250 event hosts. So people who wanted to host an event. And I want to call out Nona kind of more than anybody. She has been a rock star, hosted a nonstop 14-hour days and just made it a great activity for everyone. She's been doing a meta event, Crazy 88, all through the convention. But then the other 249 of you as well that I guess
events,
249 of us, because I did host an event too. It went it was a lot of fun.
I wanted to actually join you on that, but there was just no way. I ended up being way more busy. And you woke me up yesterday or the day before. Your message with the problem. I heard the buzz on the phone, and I'm like, I was gonna sleep in. I told Scott I'm sleeping in tomorrow, and then that was it. So every day I'm basically up at 5 o'clock dealing with some crazy technical thing.
I was impressed you answered that at 7 a.m. my time, 5 your time.
Yeah, it's good as long as somebody's able to help, because I know Scott, he will never get up that early, and then and poor Dan, he probably, there's no way to, but it was fine as long as I was able to help.
Well, it's been a lot of fun. I have poked my nose in on a few different events in different places. I've checked in on Stronghold Games booth every now and then to make sure Steven is behaving himself, and did some Jackbox, and I've played a few things here and there and getting ready for a big game tomorrow. But I've seen positive comments all the way around, and I just want to specifically shout out Sharon and Lainey and Christine and Beth and Steph and Kenny and all the people who helped us get ready for the event. And on the call here with us, Moises is kind of a last minute addition to the
Yeah.
committee, but he just rocked it from Discord.
Oh my gosh,
I,
yes. Thank you, Moises.
Yes.
I had opened
Awesome.
Discord once, like, or the first time I'd opened Discord was like a month ago, and then didn't know much about it. Moises came in and just made it so awesome. with
Yeah,
all
some of
kinds
the some of the
bots.
tools you implemented and got set up for us and like made it work, right? It would be really hard without those things. So
Yeah.
really appreciate that.
So
Thank you so much.
for that.
Not to be a part of it has been a lot of fun.
And
And
you
then
stayed. How many
finally-
hours did you sleep?
Yeah. Not many.
Not
I
many.
volunteered for the night shift. That's what I called it. I was covering that shift.
Appreciated that.
Yeah.
Finally,
for sure.
just a big shout out to the publishers, the sponsors who came on. Over 30 publishers, sponsors came in to either run a booth or give us some prizes, add to the charity auction. Specifically, Ravensburger and Blue Orange, we've been giving away games from them every day, and we're just real grateful to the support for all that.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. I mean, to me, it felt convention-y, right? I knew it was going to be weird not seeing anybody like in my face, but I could go down the chat room and see all the rooms. Like I poked my head into a lot of them where you hear the boop, 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 boop. I'm looking in like, okay, they're playing. I walk out, right? Like, so the gaming happened. I mean, it was there.
Yeah, it was Tuesday night felt like the night before BGG Con.
Absolutely.
And then my routine always during the con, I will always do a full circuit and go check in on every room every couple of hours. And I was doing
you
that
check
in
for
Discord.
badges?
I was just checking
Check
in.
your badge, a wristband.
Just wristband check.
Badge check, yeah. But yeah, it felt like a con.
Yeah.
It did.
Tom, did you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I had a really good time. I'm like mellowing myself because I got a midnight werewolf coming up. So
Yeah, preparing. You're having a seance. Getting ready.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Don't
that's
fall
what it
asleep
is.
during the night phase, right? Yeah.
That's one of the benefits of being a moderator.
Yeah, for sure. I think the behavior was pretty well. I think we only had like a handful of issues, if that.
No, by and large,
You
it
wanna-
was absolutely great. Our volunteers that volunteered to help moderate and do tech support, the moderation side was slim to none. They had the easiest shifts available. And in fact, it just ended up that everybody jumped into tech support whenever they could, because that was where the few questions that came up. But it's been really quiet, which is thank you to all the attendees.
Yes. Thank you for behaving
Thank you.
yourselves.
Yeah, and
Online,
thank you,
you
Lainey.
get a little
for-
rambunctious.
Thank you, Lainey, for running that volunteer crew.
Yeah.
And I know Sharon, you helped out too, but just it was a big weight off my mind to making sure somebody was watching and then could raise an issue to me if needed. But it was quiet.
Yeah,
a
that's great.
testament to the community. I mean, this community, all the board gamers, all of you guys who are watching us now, we love you all, and it's a testament to how amazing this community is.
Absolutely. Jeff, how many? Oh, you did the ticket numbers already.
Yep.
I
Sorry.
did the ticket numbers, but if I could just jump, I don't want to hog it or take too much time, but I do want to, for anybody watching, I will be sending emails out tomorrow as a reminder to fill out your. We have a Google form to get your perks. For the gamer level badge, there's nothing you need to fill out because it's all electronic and we already have your email address. But if you bought a super gamer, ultra gamer, or VIP gamer badge, we need to send you stuff and we don't have your address. Yeah, specifically the t-shirts that Lincoln's calling out. And you can, if you didn't buy that badge, you can still go to the store and buy the t-shirt. We are going to cut that off very soon after the end of the convention so that we can actually place the t-shirt order. So tomorrow might be your last chance to buy the t-shirt if you want to.
Yeah. Tomorrow or Monday, probably.
It's a great shirt too. You should.
Yeah, the shirt's
consider
cool.
it.
The artist, and thank you to the artist. I lost his name. I had it in my. Do you remember his name, Jeff?
I don't. I'd have to go back and look at Chad's.
It's a tough.
Found it
it's
yesterday.
I
He was
found it
looking for
yesterday, but it's a tough name. He's from Indonesia, and we found him through Instagram and Fiverr. So
yeah,
he's really great. Hopefully he can keep working with us. Yeah, I mean we the turnaround of how fast he did that work and not even really knowing board games was like amazing. We sent him 3 pictures of bits or 3 or 4 pictures of bits, and then he came back with that shirt and like perfect, like the first try.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And it's very comfortable too. It's really.
Yep, they're
Yeah.
very soft.
Yeah, it's
Very
very
soft.
soft.
And they
Yeah.
dry fast. We've been washing them each night.
Oh, you washed
We
yours.
only
That
have
would be a
one
good
each.
thing.
We washed it each night and then hung dry it because I didn't want it to shrink, you know, like destroy the print. And so it was perfectly dry every morning. It was wonderful. I don't know about in the South if it's a lot of humidity, but in California, they dried overnight easily.
There's no humidity in Florida.
That's an urban myth. A well-known
myth.
urban myth. Yeah.
I the night I packed my pod to move from Florida, my boxes were softening in the pod as I was loading it.
So there was a question in the chat that was asking what's going to happen to the Discord server. Have we decided on what's happening to that?
Well, the Discord, we're certainly going to let it stick around for another day or two minimum.
Well, we do have all day tomorrow as a
Yeah,
in
it's
day.
all day tomorrow for sure, and probably into this next week. Somebody had emailed me, there's not going to be any more events scheduled after tomorrow night, but the Discord server will stick around for a short time. It will eventually go away if, quote unquote, we do something like this again. We will probably spin up a new fresh server because we don't want it to have all the history of what's in this one, because this is much more
true.
of a
Well, I guess that would be
temporary
a
thing.
question for Discord, or we could contact them and see what they
Yeah.
might suggest. Might
There
freeze
might
it.
be a way to
it's
just
like-
flush it, because a
Yeah.
lot of the structure we love,
Yeah, the structure.
and
Yeah,
I'd
for sure.
hate for Moises to have to go through all that work again. But that's our plan if we can't, if we just need to flush it and then start over.
Cool. Actually, if anybody has questions in the chat, we got extra time tonight, so I think we were gonna. Did we want to do our prize draw? Like we came up with a few more prizes to give away.
We can
The
do
names?
that.
Okay.
You want to do that now?
Do I have the names?
I have the names.
Well, then you do it.
Okay. Yeah, they're each in separate tabs on my Google Chrome. I don't have them
okay.
written in
So
a
you'll
list
just-
other than badge
We
numbers.
sort of came up with it. So normally at BGG Spring, the final night, we give away 50, 100 prizes, something like that.
Packages.
Packages. So it felt weird not to give something away on closing ceremony. So we came up with, I've got 10 copies of which game? Tapestry. I don't know why I forgot that to give away. My brain is frozen. I mean, honestly, this feels like a con. I'm like kind of a zombie right now. I've stayed up way too late talking to people and like watching games and playing stuff.
I'm
and,
hitting that wall.
yeah, we're all kind of hitting that wall.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, and you guys probably more than me, because yeah. So we give away prizes normally, and we felt like, well, we'll give away some more prizes. So
All
this is
right.
for anyone that's registered. They may not be here, but if you in the chat say woohoo or so, because normally we're like waiting for people to yell, and it's like kind of a weird process.
We
but
got a blue
fun.
ticket number.
Blue ticket.
All right. So I am I will post the badge numbers in the giveaway channel, just like I have been for the other prizes. But tonight for this, I'm going to read the first name and last name as it is shown on your badge. And I apologize ahead of time. Looking at these names, I know there's a few I'm going to butcher.
Oh, we'll
right
try
from
to
the
help you.
outset. All right. So our first winner of Tapestry is Andreas Herbst.
All right.
Herbst.
Herbst.
Andreas Herbst.
Okay.
I don't see his hand up. I
No
don't
hand.
know.
Where's
Where's
do one of
Andreas?
these things, right?
Do we have a virtual Team Geek person that's going to run up to Andrea
Yeah,
and hand it
to
off?
deliver the.
Well, based on, I'm not going to give too much away, but based on his email address, it's going to be a long run because he's in Germany, it looks like.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, there you go.
And for these
Wow.
prizes, I want to say, I didn't run this past Aldi, but I assume, Scott, it's okay for us to ship this worldwide.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, since these are our prizes, the publishers
Assuming-
had asked that we only do U.S. addresses, but we'll
Assuming
ship
it's not
these worldwide.
Poland. Poland is hard to ship to right now.
There are
Yeah,
certain
if-
countries we
if-
can't ship to.
If you're if from Poland, then let us know and we'll figure something else out.
Yeah,
portal
I've been
game.
telling other people, like, you badge perks, if you bought a T-shirt, we will hold your package until we're able to get it to you.
Yeah.
So, All right, so that's enough for our first one. Our second one is, this one should be a little bit easier.
Mike
I
Smith.
recognize this person, Christopher Wood.
Christopher Wood. Yes, I know him.
Christopher Wood. He's been one of our
Congrats.
volunteers throughout the
Yeah,
show.
he's
Yeah,
been
he's
a
been a
big help.
multi-year volunteer.
Yep. Free copy of Tapestry. All right. Next we have, oh dear. My apologies. Philippos Pharmakis.
Neat.
Philippos
Philippos.
Farmakis.
Is that Greek?
I'm guessing Greek. It's a Yahoo email address,
Okay.
but
Okay.
Could be anywhere.
Philippos
Yeah.
Pharmakis, congratulations.
Go Greece. Applause.
All right. Hans Rutjens.
Wow. International winner.
Rutjens.
That might be a German
Rutjens or Dutch.
or Dutch.
Dutch, yeah. Hans Rutjens.
Aldi, we need a soundboard with a applause sound.
Well, my old mixer had that. I don't have it on this one yet. I don't have my sound set up. I don't have my
What, the
soundboard set
15
up.
of you can do that.
Yeah.
By the way, I just want to mention how awesome this has been to be a worldwide
Yeah.
gaming convention. 24
Unprecedented.
hours.
Yeah.
And I've heard of multiple people who have reached out to me and said, this is so great because I can't normally go to game conventions. I'm from Mexico or I'm from some part of the world that doesn't have them. So it's really cool to see how this has brought the world together.
Absolutely.
Okay. Micah Klein. Michahklein.
Okay.
Might be Mika.
It might be Mika.
Might be Mika.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
I don't know either way. I apologize. Micah or Mika Klein. Next one. All right. I'm going to go with the name that's on here. I'm guessing it might be a typo, but the first initial is J, last name Kigt. Kite?
Kidget.
Okay.
Kidget? Or it could be Knight without the N.
Okay. Interesting.
All right. I will be emailing you directly. Don't worry.
Yeah. We'll be emailing you.
All right. Michael, your last name looks Spanish to me, so I'm going to say Jaramillo, but if it's not, it would be Jaramillo, Jaramillo. Michael Jaramillo or Jaramillo.
Someone's asking, will there be feedback form for the con afterwards?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we have our forums for the con. You can go post whatever you
put out
want
a
in the forum
survey.
threads, but we'll put together a feedback forum too. All right, 3 more. Lynn Knight, LYNNKNIGHT.
That's an easy one.
Yep.
See if
The
anybody else-
sister of Jay? Or that one didn't have an
I
N?
don't know. Spell it different. All right, this next name is someone I recognize who's come on the BGG cruises before. Sharon Yamamoto.
Awesome.
Great.
Woo. And our last copy of Tapestry goes to Tai Chen. TAICHEN.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, that's great.
So, yay,
Golf
yay,
clap,
yay.
golf clap.
Congrats, everybody.
Kind of.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
That's great. Hearing those names is you're definitely right about it being a worldwide
Yeah.
participation and audience that is just from all over the place. I myself had a chance to play with people from all over the world. It was fantastic.
That's awesome. Yeah, because I mean, I know you guys travel a lot for cons, and you still don't get to see everybody. So
Yeah, sure.
This is sort of
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
to do that. It's kind of side effect of this.
And it's a lot easier on my
great.
lower back.
Yeah. My feet don't hurt.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
will say though,
cold. I don't have a
bed-
cold.
the beds in the Hyatt rooms I normally get are actually a little bit better than what it's in my 2-bedroom apartment right now.
Oh,
So you're saying you want to just stay at the Hyatt while we're running this?
That would be great.
Full
Kinda
con
weird.
experience.
It'd be a weird thing. Like,
Yeah.
be an empty ballroom. Hi, everybody. Cool. Well, we're definitely thinking about doing this again. So if you are interested in that, let us know. I mean, we'd like all feedback. I mean, obviously we'll be sending out a form that will help us a lot with making decisions. And we're open to new ideas. I know a lot of people made a lot of suggestions during the time when we running it. Obviously, with some things we could do and some things we couldn't do. But we definitely want to make some changes, and maybe this is and just perfect it.
I just want to say this has been unbelievable when you factor in how little time we had to prepare for it, and the platform tools we were all learning for the first time, and they weren't really set up to do the kind of thing we're doing because it's never been done before. Tabletop.events has a long way to go to support virtual conventions, but the fact that it was able to do that
Without
with
too
only
much hassle.
minor tweaks now is great.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. Well, if anybody other had a question, we might, I don't know who can hang around here in the chat. Or was there anything else anybody wanted to say before we do some other things?
Just to throw it in there, after 3 days, this was an update from last night from Christine that 101 bundles from the charity auction have been bid on, and we're about almost $9,000. So by now we're probably over that. So that's doing really well. So make sure you check in on that and bid more.
Bid more.
Awesome.
Bid up. That's fantastic. Let's hit 10,000 at least.
Yeah, we'd love to hit 10,000.
And that is
9,000 is great.
That's gonna last longer than just until tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's going through the 10th. So we have several weeks. So you can subscribe to the things you want to bid more on, and
And I know we had a new bundle added just today or yesterday.
Yeah, I got to put that in there.
Oh, it hasn't even been added yet. There's a new bundle coming.
People are asking for a link to the auction where it's at.
Oh yeah.
In the chat.
I will.
Yeah, we can paste that.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll get that link out there. So.
I know it's too late, but I think I found the. Oh, it doesn't work. How do I do this?
Oh, applause.
I was trying. Yes, I have a soundboard, but I don't know how it works. Oh, because it's got ad. It's giving me an ad, right? Of course, it's got an ad to play a sound. Like, oh, I have to wait for a 30-second ad.
Take it from me, Scott. Don't implement new tech during show. No.
Oh, I know.
I have to
Anybody
say,
else want to? Yeah, go ahead.
one of the things that made it feel the most like a real con for me is I'm sitting here and I'm watching the server and I'm paying attention, and all of a sudden I get a direct message from one of my friends. They're like, "Hey, how's it going?" And it's somebody you never talk to outside of the con world. It's like, "Oh, you're here too. This is so nice to actually sit down and say hi." So.
I don't know why. Oh, you know what? I'm muted. That's why. Oh God, it's really loud.
Probably loud to you. It was. I think it was okay for us. I think the compressor worked it for us, but yeah, it probably blew your ears.
You turned down my volume there. All right.
Well, I could stick around for a little bit, although Scott, Jason, and Z, we got to get a good night's rest tonight if we're going to take on Bonacor tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, that's the big match. That's the big match.
Let's collude and work together to eliminate Bonacor, making sure he's in last place.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I'll be happy to be penultimate as long as we put Bonacor at the bottom. I'll work with you guys too.
I don't want to steal his thunder. Is he in the chat? Is anybody watching?
He's not. He hasn't commented at all. So
okay, so
evil one is not here. Yeah,
he's telling me I don't want to steal his thunder or anything, but he's handicapping us.
Because he's so good.
And well, partly because I've been practicing throughout the day. I just loaded the app up for the first time yesterday, and so I've been playing against the AIs and things, sharing with him my scores. And I don't like his handicapping results, but I'll share them with you guys if you want to hear where he's got his handicapped at.
Oh, God,
yeah,
no.
Sure.
So I don't like this, but he says I'm the favorite at 1-2.
Oh.
He's got
Wow.
Jason in at 1-1, but I think the
Jason
only
is
reason
the- is
Jason's
the
not the
favorite.
favorite is because apparently, Jason, you're going to be playing on your phone or something.
I am playing on my
What?
phone. That's
On your
Can you play that on your phone?
Jason could play on a piece of paper with crayons, and he's likely to win.
You can
Yeah,
play, on
that's
a, play on a stone tablet.
They would call him
That's
the
my
gaming
thought.
machine.
Jason's gonna
for
win no matter
nothing.
how
Yeah,
we play.
Yeah, he's the gaming machine for a reason. I'm
Game-
concerned.
That's right.
Aldi, you're at 2-1,
That's not even. No, that's too high.
and Bonacor is putting himself at 4-1.
Too good.
He says, "Z, you're the dark horse at 7-1."
Oh,
Sounds
no,
right.
man.
Sounds
It should be me. It should be me. I haven't played that game in 3 years. Jeff, there's a lot of people asking about the BGG Con in the fall. Would we like to say anything right now?
All right.
Might as well.
Might as well.
Might as well.
We're going to say something on
Yeah, we were-
Monday.
On Monday.
We're
But
going to say a lot of things
There's a
on
lot of
Monday,
questions. Yeah.
but if you haven't bought your plane tickets to BGG Con in the fall yet, don't do it between now and Monday.
Yep. We're canceling BGG Con. So the fall show is no longer going to happen. However,
We will be
we
doing
will
this
be
again.
running another virtual convention. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a bright side to that. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying yay.
Yes. We're like, oh.
There's some
Yeah,
yays. There's some
the-
yays.
I
Yeah,
just
was
said that we were supposed to
it's
keep
hard-
quiet about that, so I don't know what it's okay to say.
It's hard to. It's well. There's so many people asking about it. We were gonna hold it till
Yeah.
Monday, but no, there you go.
That's where you use your
But,
soundtrack.
but we're excited. I mean, we're not excited to cancel it because BGG Con's been going on for this is our 17th con. Last year was 16th, right? I think. Time.
I'd have to go out to the wall and look at the
All the
pictures to
t-shirts?
count them all. But just to answer anybody's questions real quick, we will be doing the same deal we did with BGG Spring. Anybody who has a badge to fall will automatically roll forward to next year. We will do full refunds for anybody for whom that does not work. There will be a time limit on those refunds. It'll probably be through the end of July or middle of August, something like that. But we will do 100% refunds. We normally don't do that for fall, but we are going to do that. You don't need to cancel your hotel reservations. Those will be canceled for you automatically. So there's no need to worry about making sure that happens.
I know
but
a
yeah,
lot of
you
airlines
can-
are doing full refunds.
We are doing full refunds.
Well, we can do. We will be doing full refunds, but I'm saying if you had plane tickets, I know a lot of plane companies now, airlines are doing full refunds, or they will give you full credit to another
Right.
travel time.
Right.
Hopefully. Obviously, it depends on the airline. Yeah. So it's a sucky announcement, but also a positive one because I think this has been good enough to do another one for sure. So we will. I feel like the experience is good and it doesn't make up for it, but it's definitely a fun thing that hopefully in the whole world can experience.
Yeah.
I
And
know
there's
lot
a
of people-
couple other
yeah.
pieces to the announcement. So look for that on Monday.
Yep. Okay. Stupid app.
All right.
I was gonna play like a sound effect, but it put an ad. It's like why?
I thought we were getting hacked or something.
I was trying to find. I was trying to do like an applause or some kind of like laugh, but it's playing. Yeah, I can't get it to. All right. Well, let's move on. So, does anybody else have anything to say? And all good. Wrap it up. Done. Well, we're gonna play a couple games if anybody wants to stay. I mean, obviously I'm gonna stay, and a few other people are staying. So,
On the
anybody
chat here?
need-
Sure. I got nowhere to go.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it, Lincoln.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see
Well,
what
we're gonna try. We're gonna do
Let's
colorful.
see.
We just wrapped. We just finished with the game night with this, but we'll set it up again.
So while
Uh,
Lincoln's setting up, I'm
Yep.
I'm just kind of sad. You know, obviously it's sad that no one's going to see anyone this year, but I'm really hoping 2021 we all get to see each other in person again. Like all of you out there too who are watching us, it'll be nice to see everyone again, and I can't wait until that happens where we could all get together and congregate at some point.
Yeah. I mean, as a sort of contrast to that, I felt like I definitely saw a lot of people here. I mean, I feel like there's still a connection here, and I got to play with people who I probably couldn't have played with at the BGG Con because we're so running around crazy. So, I mean, that's a win for me. And hopefully other people have the same experience.
Yeah, I just want to say I've enjoyed working with everyone here. Everyone has just been so wonderful, and I've enjoyed getting to know the BGG folks a little more. And I hope we can do something like this again sometime. It was wonderful.
Yeah, the teamwork was outstanding. I mean, it was how quick you guys did it and came together, and like it's unbelievable. So really proud of you guys, everybody.
Why don't you describe the game, Scott, while I set it up?
Okay, which one are we playing? What is it? Oh, we're playing colorful.
Colorful, yeah.
Can
We have
you
enough-
make
we have
Lincoln
enough
full
pieces?
screen somehow?
I am going to make Lincoln full
It
screen.
needs to be on the desktop. He's got it there.
Yeah, I have
I have to
I have
zoom
to,
out a little
I
bit.
think I have to spotlight him.
Is this something we can all play?
Yeah, we can.
Have you not played it with us?
I have, but I thought it was only to like 5 people. But I haven't played it.
Everybody just writes this stuff down.
Everybody can play, like the whole chat room.
We've played it on the stream a couple times.
You should need something to make notes, like a tablet or piece of
Yeah,
paper.
you might
or
just
something.
need like a little notepad or.
So the colors, you might as well take first the 15 colors. You're going to need to know all of them, even though we're only going to have 10.
You will need to, the way I do it is I write down all the colors on a piece of paper, and then I write my answers next to the colors. So it's called Colorful by Jordan Draper. Brought over by Jordan
It's
Draper.
published by Jordan
And
Draper.
I don't remember the design. Does the designer name on the box?
Yes, it's Otani Tadashi.
Otani Tadashi. So you have a hand of, if we were playing together in a table, we would each have a hand of 15 colors. Green, yellow, red, black, silver. Is that the silver one there, Lincoln? Or is
This
that
is
gray?
silver right here.
So why don't you actually say the colors since you've got
So
them there.
we've got green, black, white. Oh, I'll do it a little bit slower.
Yeah, do it a little slower.
Green, black, white, purple, lime, yellow, gray, brown, pale blue, gold, red, orange, silver, blue, and pink.
Can you go back to pale blue and read those again?
Yep, sure. Gold after pale
Gold.
blue.
Yep.
Red.
Yep.
Orange.
Yep.
Silver, blue, and pink.
Okay.
Okay, and is gray spelled A-Y or E-Y?
It's EY on this one anyway.
It's spelled gray.
It spells it the way I spell it anyway, but yes.
As we're writing these down, does the orientation matter, or do we just write them as a list?
Yeah, you
just
just
as a
write them
list.
as you want. Yeah, you just
Hang
need a
on.
list of all the items.
Writing as we go. Don't pull them yet. Oh, Lincoln, I hate you. They're typing
got-
into a phone the colors.
Oh, what do you need there? Where'd you leave off?
Green, black, white, purple, lime, yellow,
Gray,
gray,
brown,
Brown,
brown, pale blue,
pale blue, gold,
gold,
gold, red, orange,
orange,
blue,
silver,
blue,
blue, pink.
and pink. Now,
And everybody along at home can play.
Yeah, you can play too.
Yeah.
I just
At
want to let
home.
everybody know my battery's gonna die soon.
Yeah.
So
No
I'm probably
problem.
gonna disconnect before I could say goodbye.
Kenny, thank you for everything, by the way.
Yes,
It was
thank you.
awesome.
Bye, Kenny.
Really,
Thanks,
really,
Kenny.
bye.
Yes,
Nice to-
Kenny.
Work
Great
with you.
job. Thanks for all the meetings.
Yeah. Thanks, Kenny.
Bye.
That's something I've never said to anybody.
Thanks for all the meetings.
Thanks for all the meetings.
It usually curses you, all those meetings. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these up and then we're going to take 5 out. So we'll only have 10 colors to choose from in our hand. Go ahead, keep going, Scott.
Yeah.
give an
So
example card.
you will have, you know what? I don't know if I was able to cut to Kenny there.
If you
but,
guys can see the chat, I typed all the colors into the chat.
Oh, nice. So Lincoln's going to take 5 of those colors out, and he will tell that to everybody. So we'll know what 10 colors we're playing with. And I would suggest just writing ones next to the, or put a little one next to the colors that are out. So you can't choose those colors during the upcoming round. Okay. And then we're going to play 5. We're going to do 5, I guess, rounds. A game is 5 rounds. Each person who is their turn will give a clue based on the number of the round and what the subject of the round is. Yeah. So let's say if I'm going first and I'm the first clue giver and this is my card, I would have to give a cultural item, as I would have to give a specific example of a cultural item. So I might say something like, and I always use the word banana, the banana clue. We're not playing. I'm throwing one out there as an example. So I'll say banana. and then everybody secretly puts a card down on the table. Now, obviously, we can't do that, but you can write the word banana in a column next to your color choice, and then we can all compare our colors at the end. Does that make sense? Is that clear? And
As
we
mud.
don't reveal our answers, by the way, till the very end of the game when we all put all 5, and we're playing with like 10 people here, so we're gonna have 50 colors going. And the object of the game is to get a perfect score. We all have to match, which is sort of impossible. Now, there is a variant to this game that actually turns the game competitive once the colors are broken. So, but I don't know the rules to that, and I only like to play cooperatively
Oh yeah,
here.
we can't use the same color. So once we've already
Yeah.
used yellow, we can't use yellow.
Exactly. Once you've used a color for the round, then you cannot reuse it in a future for the game. Once per game. So if I use my yellow card for the banana, I cannot use the color yellow in the future. So hopefully someone gives you a clue where yellow is not the obvious answer. Any questions?
Any questions?
Any questions? So Lincoln's got the 5 colors.
Oh, those are
for
what we can't use.
We can't use
Those are
those
the
in the
5 we
first
can't
round.
Yeah,
use.
they're
So we've
out.
got to,
These 5 are out. Okay.
yeah. So I would write like a little marker next to each one, like for round 1 or game 1, gray, brown. What do we got? Red, yellow, purple. So you can't use those cards this round.
Aldi, is it?
Can you say those 5 colors again?
Yeah, sure. Gray, brown, red, yellow,
Okay.
purple. Yep.
Do you ever get like, let's say we've already used red, or we know we can't use red, so then you could say apple, and everybody knows that it's green, so you can like factor in cards that hopefully we've all used.
You can certainly try that.
Okay. Is that a winning strategy or a losing?
It's a
Maybe.
losing strategy.
Actually, I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever tried it, but I guess that's a possibility.
Do your descriptions, can they be more than one word?
No.
Typically, it's just one. Yeah, what's one thing?
Okay.
Yeah, but if a thing has 2 words like tennis ball, we usually allow that.
Yeah, like we've had author, so obviously you're going to give a first or well, I guess depends on what author you're trying to clue. But.
Sure.
Yeah.
Socrates, Plato.
Yeah.
I have to laugh. My cat's watching too. I don't know if you could see her face a little bit ago, so she's watching too.
She's playing along with us. Is everybody good?
She might win.
So it's the other card on the table, this culture item, cultural celebration, dress type of uniform.
Yeah, that is
change every
basically this. So this basically, depending on the round number, is what the card will tell you to clue. So if this was round 2, cultural celebration would be the subject, or
we
dress
draw
style.
a new one of these cards for each round.
Yeah, in fact, there should be 5 on the table. You don't get to see them ahead of time, but we play a 5-round game. You want to go first there, Jason?
I'm gonna have.
I guess.
I'm gonna have
Okay.
the colors that are in play available.
Okay,
here.
so you want to zoom out a little bit there?
Yeah, they're getting kind of.
So all the
blown up
colors
maybe.
that we have, yeah, it'll clear up.
Yeah, as you get more things.
All right, I think we're ready to roll. Looks like everybody. Hey, we've got the Nightbot updated.
And is
Yay.
the topic card the same, or is it going to change?
No, it will change. So every round will be a new topic.
Okay.
So since
Colorful.
I think we should have Jason go first, absolutely, right?
Sure.
Sure.
If I blow this on round 1, it's going to be awful if we don't get this now.
Another
Pressure.
option. If you don't like your subject, you can pass, but you can't pass twice. You have to take the second.
We give you another card, meaning pass.
Yeah. All right, Lincoln, give us the first subject.
Yep. Give me a second here. Put these over here. Okay, first one. Jason, your first one is light.
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 Oh, and it should go without saying you can't say the name of the color in your answer. Like pale blue dot.
Yeah, I don't
I
believe
know.
we did that. I have to check back on that. That's crazy.
Deborah said we did it.
Yeah, I know. She watched it today. So
So from those colors visible, that's your hand right there. Go ahead and give us a.
And I have to give you a clue for light to clue you into one of these words.
Yep.
Um,
Colors.
Well, yeah, one of the colors that happened to also be a word on my screen. Oh, light is such a weird one.
You can pass. You can pass.
I'm gonna do. Sky.
Okay. Does everybody pick a color?
I
I'm
have.
all set.
All right. Let me know if everybody ready to go to the next one.
Yep.
Okay. Who's Sharon? You go. We'll do the second round.
I don't believe these were shuffled, but they
A
were. I just
musical
shoved them.
instrument. So you see how it's the number 2 on that card, Jason?
Yep. And so, so she's gonna try to get a different color than I. Well, I guess
Well,
she can do this.
Yeah.
She
Hopefully.
should not
We're all-
try to use the ones that you.
Yeah.
picked.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
if
well-
she uses it the same, we're not gonna match. I get it
Correct.
now.
Well,
Well,
Oh, this is
actually,
really good.
actually, well, yeah, you can't do
But
anything.
don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Go.
so I'm trying to get a different color than Jason just described.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
most everybody probably put. We hope that everybody put the
I'm
same
willing.
thing.
I'm willing it to you right now. I'm willing. It's on my forehead. I know the color. I know. I'm going to put it down right here.
Theoretically,
He's predicting.
we've all put one of our 10 colors down on the board, so it's not available to us anymore.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And that one should have a number 1 next to it.
Yeah. I usually typically write the clue, but. All right.
Okay, I'm thinking here
Thinking.
a little bit.
Do I need to pick it back up and put it on my forehead?
Maybe you might want to do that. I'm just thinking here a little
I'm
bit.
willing
I
it
got-
to you. I'm willing it to you. It's simple. It's so simple.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get the vibe here. Piano.
Well, let me pick that back up. Hold on.
Change your mind.
Okay, I'm putting that one down now.
All right. I got
Okay.
it.
Piano. Oh.
Piano.
Sharon, you let me down.
Sorry.
No, I still think I have it, so it's not so bad.
But
I think we're going to go 50-50 on that one.
We might. We might.
I hope not.
All right, Tom. You're number 3.
Flip it.
Flip it.
Author.
Author.
I'm not kidding. I feel like these cards were not shuffled, and I
Yeah,
just.
did
well-
we just do this on GNL? Yeah.
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 You can pass if you can't think of one.
Give me a
That one's a
second.
tough one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to read. Let's
Yeah.
Okay. Art form.
okay, go back to author. Oh, art form. Let's do. It's only one word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
One item type thing.
Well, I think this is an art form, so I'm going to go shrubbery.
Ah.
Ah.
Okay.
Topiary. Just say topiary.
Topiary.
Topiary would be
Yeah.
the word I meant. Yes.
Shrubbery works too.
Bring us a shrubbery.
I was just thinking the same
Bonsai.
thing. Lincoln beat me to it. Yeah.
Okay. Who's
All right.
next?
Moises.
Moises. Okay. Drink.
A drink.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
drink. Let me look at my options. Okay. Mountain Dew.
All right.
Oh.
That's actually what I was thinking too. For a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Well done.
Cool.
Very
Nice.
well done.
All right. Who needs to go now? Z.
Oh, geez, great. I'm about to miss this 2-pointer.
These are like the same cards. I don't get this. I just shuffled
Does
it.
that say
Anyway.
scientist?
A scientist.
A
yes.
scientist.
You could pick another card. This is
Yeah.
You can
terrible.
pass. You can
Okay.
pass.
I'm passed on author. I'm definitely passing on scientist.
Name some obscure scientist nobody knows.
Sweet shop. Sweets shop.
Ooh.
Sweets shop.
Like
the
a
shop,
candy?
not the sweets. How
That's a
many?
weird.
How
That's a
many
weird
are
one.
there?
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know.
I think it just means candy.
things that are in a sweet shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
okay,
this
that makes
usually means.
sense.
Ironically, looking at all this, I just
Okay.
say fast food and cafe are two different things, Tom. Starbucks. I just have to bring it up now.
Oh.
Okay, so
I said-
sweets shop. I'm gonna say
I'm willing it.
I got an obvious one.
I got
for you,
one.
Z.
I got one.
yeah, I think I'm with you guys. Hold on, let me make sure it's usable. Yeah, bubble gum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you
Yeah.
were willing to me?
That's
Yeah,
exactly what I was
exactly.
willing to you.
That's
Yeah,
the
exactly
color
right.
I was willing to you, but not the clue.
That's what the
Interesting.
chat was saying.
You'll have to tell me what you were thinking.
I was thinking
Pretty
bubblegum.
obvious. Yeah, bubble gum is good.
I was thinking that color, but a different
Well,
clue.
we've already
Okay.
done it. Were you thinking cotton candy?
Yeah,
I was. Yes.
Okay,
I was.
yeah,
Cotton candy.
Same
Yeah,
same
cotton
thing.
candy.
I was doing
And
cotton
my
candy.
first impulse was actually licorice, but we had a
Ah.
previous answer that might have gone that way.
Yes,
So
exactly.
Right.
I had to
Well-
back off of that.
We only have my card to reveal, but I'll show. Here's my.
Well,
so
wait,
for the
wait,
first,
what was the
for
clue?
the first round? Yeah,
Yep.
it was
It was
light.
sky. So
It was sky. So I
Sky.
I put pale blue. I might have
Me
failed
too.
us all.
Yep.
I put pale blue.
Pale blue.
Pale blue.
I was
So did
thinking
I.
pale blue.
Sweet.
Yay.
Sounds like we all unanimous.
Yeah.
So the next one was musical instrument. I was willing you tuba, but that's fine. Or
Oh,
That gold
yeah.
or orange?
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have picked.
Gold, it
Well, we
would've
have
been
gold
What'd
in
you
our
pick,
I'm
hand.
too
Lincoln?
nervous about this one because it's a 50-50.
Oh,
I put black.
That's usually
I
black.
put
I
black.
also put
Oh,
black.
I picked white.
I put
No.
white.
I put
I picked white.
Oh.
White.
Hey,
White.
how often do you
There are
guys
more
see a
white
white
keys than
piano?
black keys, guys.
Wait, who?
White.
But the actual
white
piano is
key.
black.
Who picked?
But
Who
the
picked
actual
black?
piano
Who
is
They
picked black?
can be.
I
They
picked
can
black.
be.
One,
I picked
two,
Timon.
I was
three,
thinking of the
four,
white
five.
keys.
Piano.
It's
Well,
split.
piano
I picked-
keys
who
maybe,
picked
but
white?
Yeah,
piano.
the keys. The piano keys are white.
Yeah,
Well, the
white.
first thing that
I was
came to
thinking
my
of the
Third
mind
of them are
was
black.
That's at least
was
four
Ebony
people.
and Ivory.
I was thinking of the
Like,
cabinet.
there's literally a song about this ebony and ivory, and it's like, oh, it's two colors.
Yes. No,
Pianos
I
are
know. I
black.
thought of that too, but I just saw the white and I thought of piano keys. If you buy a keyboard, they're white. I don't think they're ivory.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I was
my
going- I
piano is black. It has some white piano keys, but it also
But
has
it's
black
overly
piano
black.
keys.
Yeah, I mean, I
Oh.
think of pianos as being black as well.
So
Yeah,
technically,
I thought
we've
that too.
lost the
Okay.
game,
Yes.
Okay.
Started
Sorry.
off strong.
but it's still fun. It's still fun to look at all the other answers, right? Obviously.
That's right.
Okay, well,
Well, I
then
don't
the
know.
what's
The
the
next
next
dice tower
one?
people
one
who
was
got
art
that wrong.
form. What was
Art
the answer
form.
for art form?
Topiary,
Topiary.
bonsai,
Topiary. I picked green.
green.
Green, green, green,
Green.
green.
Good job on
Okie
green.
dokie.
Well,
All right.
Drink. Moises, he said Gatorade, right? No, he
Mountain
said
Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Gatorade would
Basically
have
the
worked
same thing.
too.
Yeah,
Lime.
basically the same.
Lime.
thing.
Lime.
Lime.
The orange could have been, if you said Gatorade, that would have been bad. So yeah, that's the
Ooh.
better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the
There was
final one
multiple.
was Sweet Shop, which Z said
Bubble gum.
bubblegum.
Pink.
Bubblegum or
Pink.
cotton
Yeah,
candy.
that
It's
was
pink.
It is
Pink.
pink.
Oh my gosh, so close, so close
know.
to a
Yeah.
perfect. Anybody not say
Every-
pink? We're all good.
We're all
Cool.
good.
Okay.
Well, good. Yep.
I feel like some of us got perfect scores.
Good. Half of us.
What did you say, Tom?
I don't
did
know.
you say black or white, Tom?
Pianos are black.
Yes.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They're
No,
not
but
always
here's the thing.
black.
It's like
No,
the cabinet
mine
isn't
is
always
brown.
black.
Okay.
I've
You
seen
probably
white
should have
pianos.
gone with like
Yeah, some
flute
white
or
piano.
Yes,
something.
I've seen
I've
white
seen,
pianos too, but you don't say they're white just because you see one. I've seen blue trumpets, but trumpets are
No,
gold.
but the
But
keys,
Tom,
the keys don't change.
You're wrong.
Sure.
You're
Here's
wrong,
the
Colonel
thing.
Sanders.
You're
Tom,
wrong.
on the out, now that I think about it, a grand piano is usually black in color, but I had a console piano that stuck on my wall and it was brown, and brown
Yeah.
was one of the colors we couldn't pick.
No,
Yeah.
brown was
Why
out.
you should pick
Yeah.
black?
Mine was out.
Brown was one of the eliminated ones.
I know,
All right.
but my piano was brown growing up. It was like one of those
Mine is
wood
too.
colored pianos on the
Yeah, mine
outside.
too.
So I just thought about the keys because brown was gone. So I'm like, okay, I don't know.
Well, that's what the
It should
beauty
have
of this
been
game
flute
is.
or some silver instrument that's still.
I
I
know,
was
I
hoping
was
silver,
thinking,
like the
let's
silver
silver
flute.
and
Play
gold were
Sharon,
both
was
in
what
we're
I
there.
was
not
I was
thinking
like,
trumpet.
you say
That's
trumpet or
I
thought-
trombone or
flute.
tuba.
After
they're
I gave
gold.
my
All great.
answer,
Right. I thought
after I gave my
trumpet and just
answer, I
go
thought
full.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought
Well,
about that
to be
after,
fair, I know why
Pressure.
she didn't, because they're not gold, they're brass, and that
They
could
are
be either
brass.
gold
But
or
it's a
orange.
but brass is
It's the color.
Gold.
It's the color.
Gold is
yeah.
good enough.
I don't think
would've
there's a
went
brass
gold.
card.
Orange
all right.
was
Now
in
that
there.
now that everyone knows how to play,
Yeah, but I don't think of orange as a.
we do it for real.
trumpet.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we do it
Okay.
for real. Okay, so
For
the
all the
colors.
marbles.
The colors that are out this round are black, so we won't have to worry about that for piano. Lime,
Line is out.
pink, blue, and white. So those are the colors that are out.
For a minute there, I thought you were picking all the
What
colors.
was
that
the
we just
second color
chose.
you
Actually,
read,
can you-
Winston?
Oh, I
Can you show me-
shuffled it.
Oh, can you switch
Yeah,
to the camera?
sorry.
Top
Sorry,
left.
yep.
Lime,
Sorry, I was.
pink, blue, and white.
Well, we don't have to worry about piano either way now.
Yeah, they're both out. Except we won't get that clue.
If somebody
Oh,
says
don't
the
say
clue
penguin.
piano, then they
Yeah.
mean
Thankfully, purple's out.
the brown piano that Jason once had. Is that what
On his wall. On his
Purple's
wall.
not out.
On his wall.
on
No,
his wall? Yeah.
okay,
It's a
it wasn't
Oh,
fold-out
that
blue.
piano.
Oh, blue is in. It was
one
blue.
of those
Sorry.
pianos that go against the console piano.
Those
that
are
stand up
console
against the
pianos.
wall.
Yes, those are console pianos.
That's what I had.
That's a
growing up.
fold-out bed, Jason.
That's a Murphy bed.
Murphy
That's a
bed.
Murphy bed.
Well, anybody can sleep in, and not just a Murphy. But all right.
That's true, but I think it's the inventor, not the guy that was sleeping in it.
Sure
Okay,
he
so
slept in it too.
All right, gold, orange, and brown, all right next to each other.
Yep.
Nice.
So it's I
Yeah.
can well, that's what they are.
It's fine. It's
So
fine.
the colors are green, red, brown, orange, pale blue, gold, silver, purple, yellow, and gray. Here are our 5 cards.
Oof.
Silver and gray. Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
Tough.
I don't know why I'm adjusting them. It won't make any difference. Okay. We'll get flipped in a moment.
Have it.
All right.
So who's starting?
Jeff Anderson.
Jeff.
Okay. What do I got?
Building.
Building. Oh, the problem is we don't all know the same skylines.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
You can pass.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, give me a different one.
Oh, come
That's
on. Washington, D.C. is filled with tons of buildings that have names that would be good for that. Here you
I
go.
agree.
I think of those as monuments, though, not buildings. But I guess you're right.
Current location, local food. Well, I don't
So
think
where
we're in a
you
current
are.
location. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
where he is. Where he is.
Yes.
Which
Where
would be
I
board-
am.
the Board Game Geek building
Okay.
in Dallas,
I
Texas.
think the board game geek people have a slight advantage because they know the inside of the building better than
Yeah.
the dice tower people do.
All right,
all I
for-
know
for
is
this-
that room where Jeff is.
For this group, I'm gonna go barbecue.
Barbecue.
Oof.
I want my bar.
Okay. What color?
Yeah, I guess I'm just doing that. I
I'll
don't
do
know.
that.
I have no idea.
Ooh, this is gonna be
Barbecue.
interesting.
Now I really miss the hard 8. I have to say that I miss the hard 8 a lot right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
assuming
Yes.
that I'm assuming you cannot change a color later on.
No,
No.
it's locked. It's basically your
It's
toss on
down.
the table. It's locked out of your
Got
hand.
it.
Let's
This is
do
hard.
Roy.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, did everybody pick?
Yep.
Everybody ready? Roy, let's hear from you.
Let's do it.
What's our clue?
Nostalgia.
Oh gosh.
Huh.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
Oh
good.
man.
Oh, I got one, but
Yeah.
not
I
my
do, but good
turn.
luck.
Not my
I don't know if
turn.
anybody would even get it.
Hmm. And it has to be one word.
One thing. It can be a multi-word. It can be a multi-word thing, like tennis ball or something.
This could be bad, but it was the first thing that came to mind, so I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna say Game Boy.
Game Boy.
Well, all right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Game
no.
Boy. I said straight just Game Boy.
Okay.
Game
Yeah,
Boy.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I think,
Oh,
I think I.
This will be up for debate, I'm sure.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm losing us on this one, guys.
I
never had
losing
one
it
growing up.
too. I no.
Dan King
gonna
plays
guess.
a saxophone.
Oh no, not that line of thinking.
And
Laney, you're next.
Now, yeah, Jason's about to talk about how when he was growing up, he had a bright purple Game Boy or something. So it pulled down from the wall.
It was this
I had a Pokemon one,
You
so
didn't have a special edition Game Boy in the weird colors?
I did.
That's not a Game
Okay.
Boy. That's a different thing.
thank you, Roy. Roy, good clue. Good clue, Roy. Ignore
job,
all these
buddy.
people.
Imaginary
I went with the
place.
standard color of a Game Boy.
An imaginary place.
So this is number 3.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah, that's not right. Number 3.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Oh, I'm sorry. It is. You're
right.
right. You're right. I'm reading it upside down. 2 words mixed together.
What?
What?
2 words mixed together.
What? They,
What does
they
that
were
mean?
running out of ideas for the clues.
I think that's a misprint or like
I
a
think
translation
that-
error.
You just named 2 colors.
50-50 shot.
No. You don't. You just say red and blue, right? 2
Yeah,
colors mixed
yeah.
together. There you go. Anyway, so we'll pick something else. Let's do something.
Yeah, pick something else.
I'm like, what is that?
Some of these are weirdly translated.
It's weird though because Jordan speaks plain,
Per-
good,
yeah, he's
fantastic English. So I'm not sure. I know some of these were actually in the original version of the game, but
Yeah.
so chef
That's
tool.
a chef tool.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh, that
knife.
could be easy.
Kniff. Okay.
A knife.
We're gonna go with a knife.
I am really confused. I'm almost picking the same color for everything, but the game changed.
Same color 3 times.
What's going on?
No.
You also had a limited edition purple knife.
Yeah, every knife I've ever seen is purple.
All right, Mike, you're up next.
Oh, this is where it all falls apart.
Magical.
Magical.
Magical. Hmm.
Is it too late to recuse myself from this round?
I hope you're all gonna catch what I'm going for here, but I'm gonna say wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I'm not
An
catching it.
idea.
I guess I'm gonna do.
I've got a
this.
guess.
That's abstract.
I mean, because I think I've already spent the
I
color.
probably already spent the color that probably.
I kid you not. I know this is not legal, but I've used the same color, 2 colors only, each one twice.
No, you cannot do that. That is
You cannot do that.
Yeah, do that.
illegal.
I realize that, but also I'm wrong. So
I like how we have the illusion that we have any chance of this game actually being won anyway. So.
Well,
I'd like to accuse Z of being a Cylon and
No,
eject him.
we lost it on round 1 with my clue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
was
All
the
right.
clue Cylon? Let me mark that down. Which color is Cylon?
Who hasn't gone yet? Steph? Or Steph, you
Steph?
went, right?
sure,
Steph
I
go?
can go.
Steph go.
I can
How's
try.
Steph go?
I'm not good at this game.
Well, you're better than
Item
some
of
here.
clothing.
Item of clothing.
Oh,
I know what I would say.
well,
Hmm.
all right. Can I be specific?
You have to be specific.
Yeah. You
Well, I mean,
can't.
it's like a 2-word. Well, okay, so
It's fine,
I'll,
it's fine.
I'll
Not something like my bathrobe. Or
We need to
something.
get.
What, you don't know my bathrobe color? Come on. Okay. Celtics jersey.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Say,
good.
say again.
That's
say
a
again,
good
Steph.
one.
The Celtics.
Celtics jersey.
Jersey.
Celtics
What are sports?
This
Are we allowed to use the internet on
This
this?
is a 50-50 because are we talking the home jersey or the away jersey?
That is an issue.
Oh my
That is an
God.
issue.
You only
What is
have one
sports?
clue there, Jason.
Where do the
sports ball? I don't
Celtics
know.
come from?
Well,
I
remember,
know,
remember,
I got it
Steph is
right.
from the Boston area, so
Don't give
she would
clues,
probably be
cheaters.
thinking of the home
No
jersey.
talking.
I'm just
I think
teasing.
the other option's not in play anyway. I don't
But this is also
Right.
like I'm not a sports ball person, so I don't know. It could just be wrong.
Think
Well,
of
at
it
least
this
you know
way.
what a
What's
Celtics
another
jersey
name
looks
for the
like.
place where the Celtics came from?
I love that.
Sorry,
I
you
love
are a
that Tom's
cheater.
worried. I love that Tom's worried about us cheating, but I'm pretty sure we've lost already.
I'm pretty sure we lost on the first clue.
I'm here for
I
the
blame
integrity of gaming.
I understand. That makes good sense.
Glad
good.
somebody is.
I'm good. Silver
Okay.
again.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So current location, local food. Jeff said
Barbecue
so I
is
said
brown.
Okay.
Red.
Barbecue's
I said
brown.
brown.
Oh, it's red because
Yes.
it's meat.
I went with
The
red.
sauce is
Red.
red. The sauce
Red.
is red.
The sauce is
Not in
red,
Texas.
typically.
I went with
Barbecue's
red.
brown.
Where's red barbecue?
I don't know. I just think of all
Reddish.
the logos for all
Is that
of the
how they?
barbecue
Is that how they do it in Miami?
There's that
No,
pork,
that's not how I
Scott.
do it in
There's that-
Miami. I put
brown.
brown.
Oh,
I
those.
put brown.
Those,
yeah.
those red. There's that red barbecue like Chinese or
Yeah, the Chinese.
Like
Yeah.
Chinese ribs.
yeah.
For the
I forgot what it's
record,
called.
who did not put brown?
I did
I
not.
put red.
Oh wow.
I put red.
Fire.
Red.
I put red.
Jeff,
I
how
put
dare
my
you.
Max Lincoln. That's a moral victory.
I feel like if I was at the Heart 8, I would have known that the meat's brown, but I thought it was red meat.
I
Ah.
said silver because I thought you meant a barbecue, not like
Oh,
barbecue.
that's a good. That's a good.
Oh, the actual.
That's why you're
Oh,
silver.
okay.
I was wondering,
I
like,
was like,
silver.
why
Are you
is he
thinking of
putting
the silverware or
for
something?
everything?
If that's the case,
That's-
wouldn't green be your first shot for like the egg or something?
Or a
No,
black one.
Those are-
Anyway, the Weber barbecue.
black's out, so I figured, okay, black's
Yeah.
out, so it's got to
Yeah.
be silver. I've never seen your barbecue. I thought it's a silver looking.
Oh.
For
That was
nostalgia.
but the first use of silver. There's more
Yes,
to come.
Yes. Nostalgia. Roy said Nintendo. Is that right?
Game
I
Boy. It's a
said
Game
Game
Boy.
Boy.
It
Game
should be
Boy.
gray.
Gray.
So I
Gray.
picked-
Gray. I got
I
that
picked
one.
silver.
Yeah.
Yay.
I didn't say
Gray.
Game Boy Color. I said Game Boy.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
I
great.
said
Yeah.
green because I was thinking of the LCD, the old screen green.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That means you
Out of
Should've
all
said
people,
virtual
lost us
I
twice.
had this.
Okay.
All right.
We had chef's tool. We had knife. I put
Silver.
silver.
I put
Silver.
silver. Yeah.
I
Silver.
put
I'd already
Silver.
used
Silver on that
silver,
one.
Silver.
so I put
Silver.
red, thinking of stabbing somebody.
Ah, because we already used silver.
Okay.
Jeff, I thought you said this was a good con.
Yeah. So
Did you really
That's
put
just
red?
my current mood.
Did you really put red?
I had already used silver.
Okay.
Wait, did you put red?
But you have
Really?
gray. Oh no, I guess you used gray too.
Yeah, I
No.
said silver for this. The second time I know it would have been something else. I would have picked whatever.
No, I used gray for this next one coming up.
Oh wow. See now
Oh.
that wasn't available to me, so I said
Purple.
gold.
Purple.
I said
Purple
purple.
is
Oh,
correct.
I
I
said
said
no.
purple as well.
Oh.
Purple, yeah, that's the
Purple
color
is
of
the
magic.
wizard.
Yeah,
I
the
did
wizard's
gray. I
usually
mean, come
purple.
on, Gandalf the gray.
Gandalf.
Yeah,
Gray was already out.
Game Boy the
Oh
gray.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
Game Boy
gray
the
as
gray.
well.
Yeah, Game Boy was.
Game Boy the gray.
Gray, yeah,
Yeah.
gray had already been
Gray, Game
chosen.
Boy the gray.
He's an interesting wizard, Game Boy the Gray.
I agree.
And then we
All
have,
the whole
I had
chat is
purple.
purple, 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 purple.
I had
Yeah.
purple too.
and then we
Purple.
have item clothing. She said it.
Hey.
Celtics.
Green.
I said green.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah.
Good job.
Easy
Is that
one.
the only one we all got?
No, because I spent my green on Game Boy. I
Oh,
said gold.
no.
Oh, that's right.
I am so ignorant with
Throw
sports
that
teams
trash
colors.
away, Roy.
Forgotten
So
about
not only did we not get them all,
It's totally gray.
We
But
got
it also
none of
got
them.
green on there. I also got green on there.
Silver
Yeah.
screen.
What did you say, Z?
so not only did we not get them all, we got none of them. We got literally-
Yes. Yes.
Hey, so,
Oh, this is
Gray.
Game Boy.
Yeah.
so all
Nice.
joking
Gray.
aside,
It's gray.
why
What is that? A
this not
miniature barbecue?
Why is this not a competitive game? Like,
No,
why-
there is a competitive part to this game.
Right.
I just don't know the rules.
Well, I feel like I won it. I got all the colors right. Full
Yeah,
time.
you would probably have
Yeah.
won. Yeah.
I
agree.
So I'm pretty sure the people who you get a point if you are in the majority of the colors chosen. I think that's the rule. So even if it's completely wrong, like the black piano, which is completely wrong, that would have scored you a point.
Did you put white for piano?
I did.
Oh wow!
I was thinking I was just thinking of piano keys.
Yeah, I wasn't.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Say piano
Pianos are
keys.
always like grand pianos are black. That's what I was.
Yeah,
thinking.
I was
So-
picturing a grand piano.
I think
Hey, Aldi.
Candace. Yeah.
I got
In
to
the
drop,
chat-
guys.
Yeah.
In the chat, somebody pointed out that there's this website that you can go to find the rule books for games.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
I should have looked that up. But here's the thing: I've had so much ridiculous fun playing this wrong, like or the cooperatively. I'm like, why would I play this competitively?
I know.
But that's just me. But yeah, there are competitive rules in this game. So if you want to play competitively, so it starts out cooperatively. If you all go correctly, then you all win. Otherwise, as soon as it's broken, then it goes competitively.
Oh, then I'm never playing
changes.
competitively. What do I care?
Yeah. Or I guess you could play it all competitive.
I got to drop off, guys.
Yeah.
Bye,
nice
Candace.
seeing
Thanks for
everybody.
joining
Candace.
us.
It has been a blast.
Awesome
Looking
time.
forward
Thank
to
you.
the next one. All right,
Absolutely.
bye guys. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah,
All
I'm gonna
right,
get out
see
of here too. I will see you guys. You're gonna fire it up again. Go again, guys.
Do you want to do Similia?
Sure, if you want.
Let's do a Similia.
I'm on a jet, but
Okay.
you guys are gonna keep playing. Have fun,
I think
everybody.
we should try. Take care,
Who-
Z.
Yeah, take
We
care,
should
Z.
try one more
Bye,
to
Z.
see if we
We'll
can
do
make
one
it.
more. We'll do one more. We'll do
All
one
right,
more.
I gotta.
Yeah.
I apologize. I also
Everybody got a
have to get ready
bail.
Take
for my
care,
work
Tom.
thing.
It's okay.
Anybody
Don't
else
worry
heading
about
out?
it.
Yeah, no worries.
It's all
Hey,
these
I
East
think-
Coast
The problem
guys.
is
Still in
the
the air.
people that are leaving were the ones that were letting us down, unfortunately. So they're still in the game.
Oh.
Or hitting the button on the way out.
All right, listen. Thank you. Great con. I really enjoyed doing this. It was, when I first heard about this, not this con, but this idea several months ago, I was like, I don't think it could work, but it has worked here, and I think it's a good job.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Tom.
everybody.
Thank you, Tom.
And
Thanks, Tom. And good luck on your event this next week.
Yeah, good luck. If
Oh,
do you
yeah.
want to announce it?
oh yeah,
Or-
the Summer Spectacular. We have a lot of videos scheduled that hopefully will all go off at the right time and do the right stuff. Top 10 lists and
Wow.
more.
That's
So-
50 things times however many people.
There is.
Oh.
There's 4 people on most of them.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I'm just about all 4 people. Yeah.
It's
Wow.
180 top 10 lists. Top
Wow.
games.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All righty.
Sounds-
See y'all.
Take care, Tom.
Spectacular.
It sounds spectacular.
It does.
All right. Want to do one more round of this, or you
Yeah,
want
let's
to
try.
do
Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's
All
see
right.
if we can make it.
Yeah, because you and I haven't, and Derek hasn't taken a round
Right.
yet.
Yeah, there were 15 of us, so this should be still some.
Okay. So these are the 5 colors that are out.
Oh, let me
Lime.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Changing windows. There we go. Okay.
Lime,
Yep.
white, brown, pale blue, and green. Well, there'll be no green confusion this round.
Hmm.
Not that we've had any. but-
I thought it would have been the last 5 that we hadn't done because the first 2 sets were mutually exclusive.
Ah,
I guess it's random each time.
yeah,
Is
it's
that,
brown.
is that orange or brown?
That's brown.
Brown. Okay.
Brown. So here's the colors that are in: gold, black, silver, red, yellow, gray.
Ooh.
There's a confusion point.
Yeah.
Orange, blue, and pink. We don't have Z though, so he won't be able to use all this.
Those- no gray
You
silver.
won't say silver for everything.
Yes,
I love
But
that
I-
he put silver for barbecue.
but I can see where
I
he was
can
going
see
there
it.
on that.
Yeah,
It
I
really
can
makes sense.
completely see
I
it.
could see it
Except
too.
the category said local food.
There's that.
That is true. The category said food, not what you make the food with.
Yes, that's
That's-
true.
That's true. Yep.
But you know what happens when we win this one? All we're gonna do next week is tease Z and Tom about how we won without them.
That's right.
I like the confidence. It's gonna be
Good
great.
confidence. Good confidence. All right. Lincoln, you'll be first.
Okie dokie. So. Okay. I have to fix my deck here. I don't have it correct. Pink, white, brown, green, and pale blue. Okay. First one will be video game.
Ooh.
Hmm. Can I say to that? Wow.
Oh, that one could be easy.
You got it.
Yeah,
Lincoln, you got it.
I'm such a bad video game guy.
You got it.
Let me look.
Derek's rolling his eyes like, come on.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Derek would love this one. I don't know.
I would even have to do an obscure one.
Don't feel the pressure. Don't feel the pressure.
Don't be obscure because I won't get it either.
Take your time.
Shoot. I'll say Sonic.
Yeah,
there you go. That's a good one.
I think I've got that right, guys. I hope I'm not letting you down.
No, I think you got it.
That seems good.
Even if you don't know Sonic, I think the rest of us know who Sonic is.
Okay, I mean, I know who Sonic is. I've played it, but I do not 100% remember the color. It's been a long time. I'm pretty sure I got it right.
Who hasn't gone yet? Me, I haven't gone.
You.
Yep, you haven't gone, Scott.
All right,
Ready?
I'll go. Oh, Derek hasn't gone yet.
I don't think Mike's gone.
Nope. I think Mike went.
Yeah, Mike did go. Mike said
Derek,
wizard.
Derek, did you go?
I have not gone. No.
Go, Derek. Derek, go, and then I'll go.
Okay.
Okay.
Currency bill.
A currency bill?
Sorry, what was your clue for the video game one? Because I
Sonic.
got distracted by Sonic.
Sonic.
Okay.
Sonic.
Got it. Good. Okay, so and my
He
clue
didn't
is
say Knuckles. He
currency.
said Sonic.
This is a
currency
weird
bill.
category.
Yeah, currency bill.
Like what?
Yeah,
the 1 to 5
I'm
to 10?
I'm gonna swap out.
What do you do when green's not there? I don't understand.
In other countries, the currencies or colors are different.
Yeah, I'm a little ignorant of all that. So
too.
yeah.
Well, in those countries, it's usually different colors for each different denomination.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this says series.
Series, a series.
Since it's kind of pop culture, it could be TV, could
Yeah,
be
it's probably
comics,
something
could be
like
all
that.
kinds of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Series. Okay. Let's
I know what I'd
go.
say. I'm gonna will it to you right now.
Well, I don't know if it's what you're thinking, but I've got one. I'm gonna say Marvel.
Oh,
Hey, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
I was thinking
Awesome.
something else, but it's the same color, so I'm happy.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm questioning my.
No,
Like,
just go with the first
I'm
thing you
pretty
thought
sure,
of.
I'm pretty sure that's the one. Okay.
Just like barbecue is brown.
Yep.
Really?
Pianos are
Not
black.
in Florida, it's not. Not in Florida, it's not.
I want you to send
Okay.
me some pictures of red barbecue next time.
You ready,
All right.
Scott?
Yeah.
Mammal.
A mammal.
Mm.
I know what I'd pick.
I know what I'd pick. I'm willing it.
Yep, I'll
Yep.
will it. I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah,
I
there's
will
some good ones
say.
there.
It's a good. There's a lot of good ones.
I will say
Come on, Scott. This is easy.
tiger.
Oh,
yeah.
that's pretty good too.
That also works.
Tiger's a mammal, right?
Sure
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Just double checking.
It's basically like those other games. If we all guess the same color, then it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have to be a mammal. All right. Anybody else feel like they want to go again?
Anybody want redemption?
Don't
All
everybody
right,
take
Jason.
up at once.
Jason.
Down for
Jason.
whatever.
Oh, I
I'm
have to
going
go-
for comedy here, Jason.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we got all three right, so I feel more pressure this time than
Oh,
last
no,
time.
no pressure. No pressure.
So
Okay,
much
what is it?
pressure.
All right. Give us the clue, Lincoln. Oh, do we lose him? Oh, he's there.
No, I'm here. Boat.
A boat.
Oh.
A boat.
Oh,
The love boat.
um,
Nope.
Wow.
I've got
You
one.
can, dude, that's one I would probably bail on.
Yeah.
No,
I think
there's
that's
a good
bailing.
one. Just
The
think.
game, yeah, we can't rely on the game night meta data for this one, Lincoln. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
true.
think about it. Think about it. There's some stuff up there. Keep thinking.
I know. I'm looking.
Go
at
through
the
each color. Look at each color.
I am, and
Oh, I've got a great one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's even part of the color's name.
Yeah, I know.
no. Let's
Can I-
move on.
Can I give a
can't-
help?
No,
Oh,
no, no.
well,
He's
I'm gonna take
making
a
his
different
decision.
clue.
He's moving on.
No boat.
You can say it now. Well, I guess
Well,
not.
It was
yeah,
a board
was gonna-
game.
I was gonna do Carnival Cruise Lines, but unfortunately, that color might have been taken.
What about
already.
a pirate ship?
Pirate
Or
ship
think
would have been
about a
good.
game we all played as kids.
Battleship.
Battleship.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh! Now it's all coming.
Well,
all
the
right.
people in the chat are pretty
Long
good.
candy.
Long candy.
candy.
Long candy.
Ooh, that should be
Licorice.
easy.
Licorice. There you go. Licorice.
That's what he's saying?
Yeah.
Licorice.
Yeah.
It's gross, but
I hate
I agree.
licorice.
Me too, dude. I'm with you 100%.
But I hope you guys all got the same color. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
that's all that matters. Whether you
I'm
like it
hoping
or
the
not.
other one's not in play.
Because the other
interesting-
one's already been used.
In theory, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully.
In theory, the other one's been used.
Yeah.
Yes, Jason.
But some would say that that's not licorice.
yeah, it's not licorice.
Yeah.
That's true.
What?
We'll talk. We'll explain after.
All
One
right.
more
We'll
round.
talk later.
All right. Who needs to give one? Who wants to give one? Anybody?
I can do it.
Moises.
Oh, someone jumped in there.
Is he still here? Oh yeah, he's still here.
Roy said he'd go.
Oh, Roy, go. Okay.
Right.
I'll go.
Okay, sweet. It's board game.
Board
Oh.
game.
Oh.
Nice. Get
But
creative.
So many
And-
choices. So many choices.
Mm.
Pick a game no one's ever heard of.
Oh man. Now let's see. Which colors do we have left here? Let's see.
I'm
Oh
just
man.
glad
This could be tough, actually.
Exactly. I'm glad
Yeah,
this
This
isn't
could be
me.
tough.
Ah.
Well, if we hadn't already used Sonic, there's an obvious one.
Well, right. But we did.
And I don't think you're not allowed to use Battleship.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's meta.
Yeah, a lot of colors are taken. So let's see here.
I'll will you one right here.
He's got one in his head.
I know what I'm hoping you're going to.
I mean, it's so crazy how when you have to you're forced to pick something that falls into a specific color. It's hard.
I know.
Yeah, especially when a bunch of them are already taken.
Can you pick a
so.
specific version of a board game?
I don't know.
Yes.
You can
See,
play
that was
whatever you want. The game is
That was
it's
a
it's a
direction
party
I had,
game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
I'm
one.
just-
A lot of good
I'm just-
comments in the chat. A
I'm
lot.
just gonna do this because one of them's already taken. So I'm gonna do it just because it's strange. I'm gonna say Pandemic Legacy Season 1.
Pandemic Legacy Season 1.
Wow.
Oh man, I
Oh,
don't
no.
They're both
Are you
used.
sure? Are
Take
you
it,
sure
they're
it's
both
not
taken, they're
season
both
two?
taken.
Are you sure it's not season 2?
They're both used.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
Undo.
It's hard
Reset.
to
Undo.
Well, especially you don't pick a
Control
game
C.
that actually has 2 box covers. For
Well,
it.
he-
That's
he-
really a bad choice.
He was banking on that we'd all
A bit.
that one
I
color
don't
was
have that
available.
card in
Yeah.
my hand, so I can't pick it. So I have to do something different.
I have
Let's
a
see, let's
perfect
see.
one.
Don't let Roy do it.
I'm just gonna say this. Kenny G keeping it sexy.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Kenny
not
G
sure what that
keeping
is,
it sexy.
but I'll put that.
I kind
Do
of know
I
what
need
it
to
is
go
just
get the
based on.
box? It's very obvious.
there. Okay.
It's super obvious.
I haven't seen that box. I don't think.
I haven't.
ever.
Well,
Yeah.
Think
It's
about Kenny G. Think
Yeah,
about Kenny
yeah,
G.
Kenny G.
I've got an educated guess, but if it's
Yeah,
probably
I
my
got it.
point. if
Moises
I'm
is
wrong.
like, what? Like what? He's like,
I'm still amazed that Kenny G has a game.
I know it's pretty great.
I know.
Mhm.
A lot
Steps
of
is-
good ones in the chat. Candyland, Ringo Flamingo,
Thanos
asking
Rising.
for Troy Bowls.
How about this
Thanos
one?
Rising.
Ooh, Thanos Rising would have been good.
Hasbro's Acquire.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I
It
don't
was
know.
light blue,
Which,
wasn't
which
it?
version?
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was light blue.
Oh,
I
Hasbro's.
wanted you.
Not
I wanted you to go
Hasbro's, that's
Diamond.
3M.
Oh, I don't know Hasbro's.
Oh,
That's-
The old-
Diamant.
The
Yeah, I
the
wanted him to do
the
Diamond. That'd
about
been fun.
2000, the big
Haba.
purple box.
Oh yeah, it was purple.
Any
That's right.
any
yeah.
Haba
Oh
game.
yeah.
I was
forgot
thinking
about that.
Bass.
Haba,
Yes,
yeah.
any
Yes.
other
But
game would have been good.
But if you said like somebody put in the chat, they put in the
I could have said Rhino Hero, but
It
then
was
I'd
a
be
good
afraid
one.
somebody pick Purple
can't
Cape.
find it.
That's
Mm.
true.
Right over here would have been. I would have guessed.
Oh, but yeah, I would pick the yellow for that if it was.
Yeah, yellow would be
Yeah.
good.
All
If you
right.
said
Ready?
King of
Yeah,
Tokyo,
let's
now
do
that
it.
would have been yellow clearly.
Oh, Carpe Diem would be good.
That's
So
pretty
I,
nice.
I said for video game, I said Sonic, and I put blue.
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 Oh, I
Got it.
I was hoping you would choose Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was
I wasn't
good.
thinking.
So it's like
I
it's your
wanted
brain-
to start
the way
going
your
waka
brain
waka
works, right?
waka.
Isn't it funny though? I would much rather pick Pac-Man, but
I know.
just
I know, but
wanted
like
to-
Pac-Man's your game.
Yeah,
just so
for
funny.
sure.
I know. Somebody
Donkey-
said
that's just-
Pac-Man in the chat.
Or,
I'm like,
or
oh yeah,
Donkey Kong,
perfect.
but it's right over there, right? And it's light blue, but we didn't have it. I would have put that in. So we had series, we had Marvel. I put
Red.
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 Yeah, I had forgot we had done Marvel. I'm sure the game's easier with the
But they were the
cards.
red.
actual-
They were red and
Yeah,
blue covers.
You have the cards in your
Yeah.
hand. You basically look at what you have.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had mammal. Scott chose lion.
Tiger.
Tiger. What did you do? I put orange.
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 We don't have Dave with us.
Dave
but
Orange on it.
I thought you would do like whale or gorilla.
or bear.
blue
We have
was
black
already-
bear.
I was thinking about
Blue
like,
was already
gray
taken
fox.
though. What color would be a whale?
I
Black
was thinking
bear.
an orca. Yeah.
See, I
I was
would've gone
thinking
brown
a
with bear.
white.
dolphin.
Oh,
But those
dolphin,
that's
but that's
great, too.
ambiguous.
What about
Dolphins are
elephant?
gray.
It's gray.
I suppose.
I wanted to use a color.
Yep.
Gray
Yeah.
is always.
That's
Unfortunately, I screwed it up. I said yellow.
You said
Oh.
yellow for
Yeah, well,
tiger?
A tiger?
I'm
Wow.
not an animal guy.
Have
What's-
you never seen Frosted
Come
Flakes?
on.
You
You really said
Tiger.
yellow?
He's
Oh
orange.
my gosh.
What?
I did.
Okay. Well,
Like I
then
said,
we
I'm
got-
horrible at this game.
Then we
Oh
got
my
long candy, which thankfully black wasn't used because I put licorice.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Yep,
what I
like
said.
licorice.
Black.
Yep, black.
And then the final one, we had
Kenny
Keeping it
G,
sexy.
keeping it sexy.
Yep,
Gold.
Kenny G, keeping it
Gold.
sexy.
Gold.
Oh, gold.
Oh my
I
gosh.
got it.
Wait, Jeff.
Yay.
Oh,
Jeff.
we missed. Jeff had yellow.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Like one yellow.
One yellow card.
But Lincoln had all of them except for the one he.
I think we were
We were
perfect.
this close.
That was the only miss, right? Oh my
Yeah.
Yep.
gosh.
Yeah, I was good. I had it
For
all
the
right.
integrity of gaming, I had to-
I'm gonna
I
get
had
you
to-
a yellow tiger poster. Or just any tiger poster. Put it in the BGG room.
Yep.
Oh,
Sounds like
man.
a plan.
Awesome. All right. Well, this game is awesome.
It
Yeah,
is.
this
This is a
Um,
lot of fun.
Yeah.
This one is good.
It really is neat. I
Do
wish
you
there
want
were
to do
more
one more thing, or are
cards.
we done?
It's up to you. I think it's going to be hard to do the other one because we don't have
I'll-
enough people in the
I'll
house.
just be quiet. Oh, for some.
No.
Well, I'm actually
No.
going to duck out.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
I think I'm gonna
Picture
actually
lane.
have to
Talk
head
to you
out
guys
as
soon.
well.
Yeah, let's be done. Cool.
Yeah, because I think it's hard without more people to give clues with the stuff, right? You can't. You'd have to play since you have decks in front of you, but
Yeah, there's plenty of other stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, it
streaming
would just
right
be-
now.
it
We
would
can
just be you
certainly
giving the
put something
clues.
else on the main
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah, for sure.
thank you
Cool.
guys. This was
Yeah.
awesome.
Really
Yeah,
awesome.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, thank you everybody for
Doke.
attending. Thanks to the sponsors. Thanks to the team. Thank you everybody.
You should switch away from me, guys.
Oh,
Scott's talking.
is it? Oh, is it? I don't think it's just showing. We're showing the whole team.
It's all of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, I just had you spotlighted because if I switch to you, then it's. Let me turn off the spotlight.
Ah, I
I don't
see.
think that will matter.
Sweet.
I'll go back to running a con since I'm so bad at this color game.
All right.
Oh, you did okay. Jeff.
Good choice. Thank you everybody in the chat. It's really awesome to have people sitting here watching with us, and hope you're having a great time. And there's still got another day and a half.
I know. Well,
I mean, obviously, if you're
day
playing
and
at
a
night,
quarter.
well, I mean, it depends.
day and 3 hours.
Some
Day and
people
a
are
sixth.
playing at night. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. They'll be in the
Yeah.
next day. But anyway, yeah. So
That's
cool.
true.
Well, thank you again, everybody, and
That's true.
we'll see you soon. Bye.
Take care.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Hey, it's good seeing y'all.